To the class of 2016, if I could offer you one tip for the future that's just as good today as it was in 1999, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits have been proven by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has a basis no more reliable than my own meandering experience. And I will begin to dispense that advice now. Collect words the way other people collect stray cats, tropical birds, or Pokemon cards. Words are pixels, they are units of thought. Just as you can render more precise images with more pixels, you can communicate ideas with more words. But don't be pedantic. Use big words sparingly, only when they are a perfect fit. If you drink green tea without sugar 30 times, it will taste acrid and mouth-puckering the first 29 times. On the 30th time, it will taste pretty good. This is true of everything in life. There is no activity or habit you can't develop a taste for. So you may as well develop a taste for things and people that are good for you. Habits are for lazy people. And you are lazy. We all are. Habits are shortcuts to getting a whole lot of things done without spending too much of your time. So use them, especially good ones. People don't look bad in photos because they aren't photogenic. They look bad in photos because they think they're better looking than they really are. Don't be one of those people. Embrace and own the degree to which you're funny looking. Use people's names whenever possible. When you forget someone's name, ask them again and blame your dad for passing on bad memory genes. Names are the doorway into a person. Remembering a name can open that door wide. When it comes to hangovers, the problem isn't mixing types of alcohol, it's that you drink too damn much. That's always been my hunch, and I just looked it up on Wikipedia. It's extremely difficult to do accurate research with a sample size of me, though I'm still working on my own personal studies, and this results in a lot of inaccurate wisdom. Wear funny shirts on the weekends, shirts that express joy and perhaps an element of self-parody. Moods are contagious, and a mood can be sparked by a funny shirt. Humans, broadly speaking, take themselves far too seriously, and you and your silly shirt can fix that. Figure out what your strengths are and build on them, empowered with the knowledge that there is no such thing as a normal or even optimal brain type. Attention deficit disorder is a misnomer. It's a brain type that is inclined towards creativity and a selective, deep focus. Neurodiversity is not an accident. There are a range of different brain types, each of which confer advantages and disadvantages and contribute to society in complementary ways. Respect science. It's a system for limiting our crazy human inclinations towards bias and misperception. Every time you get in a commercial airplane, you're betting your life on science. If a collection of science skeptics builds an airplane and offers you a ride, don't get on board. When microwaving, hit 66 seconds, 99 seconds, or 222 rather than even numbers. Why? Because 60 seconds is no more likely to be an appropriate amount of time to heat up a cup of coffee than 55 or 66 seconds. They're all arbitrary time periods, and you save a couple of seconds. Always give money to street musicians, even bad ones. Well, maybe not the really bad ones. The streets always need more music. When you're at Starbucks, ask for a small coffee in a medium cup. They'll overpour, and you'll end up with just enough room for milk. Plus, you'll save 50 cents. This is just one little life hack. The world is full of them. Search them out. Always tell the truth, not because it's written on a stone tablet, but because it's better practice. Humans have highly evolved abilities to detect dishonesty, even when they don't understand how. The truth is generally good for people, even if it's hard to say, and as it turns out, it's way less work. If you always tell the truth, it's way easier to remember what you've said. Failure, whether it's a failed jump shot, a failed relationship, a bankrupt company, or a scoop of ice cream falling on the floor, is a learning moment. Learn to love your mistakes, the same way a father loves his sometimes disobedient children, because of, not in spite of, imperfections. If you don't take any of the previous advice that I've offered, at least take this one piece of advice. Trust me on the sunscreen.